Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can make a poster slash ad with Photoshop. Any version will work because pretty much all we're using is the color picker right here and the brush tool, so it's pretty easy. So all you have to go to Photoshop, click File, New. I'm going to put an example of what we're going to be making on the screen right now. So that's pretty much what we're going to be making. So yeah, make the width 500, the height 700, resolution you want to put it at 300, and make the background contents transparent, and then press OK, and you'll have a canvas like this. First things first, if you want to zoom in, just hold Control and Alt and zoom in and out like that. So just go to Google, get an image. So I have an image of Iron Man. You can literally get any image you want. So I'm just gonna get the Iron Man image right here. So here it is. So hold Shift, Alt, and just make it bigger, and hit the check mark, and there you go. So first things first, you want to right click on the layer, rasterize the layer, and there you go. So basically all we're gonna be doing is getting the brush tool. So all you have to do is create a new layer by clicking this button right here. So you have a new layer, get the brush tool, change the color to white, press OK, zoom out a little bit, and to make the brush bigger, just hold the bracket keys. Pretty sure you already know that, but just saying. So just click at the top once and decrease the opacity to about 30%. Make another new layer. Do the same for the bottom. So just click once at the bottom. Go to the normal right there and change the blend mode to overlay. So there you go. Just decrease the opacity to about 90% is fine. And now we're gonna add in some shadows on the sides. So get the paintbrush tool, make the color black, press OK. Decrease the what do you call it, brush size, and just go on the sides here like this. So just go on the sides and decrease the opacity to about 30%. 35% is fine. And then create a new layer again. Now we're gonna actually start adding in some, highlights and stuff. So I'm gonna do this plasma beam on his chest. So I'm gonna do a sort of like a really light blue right here. So that's a really light blue, like that. I'm gonna make it really small. There you go. So I'm just gonna add in like some overlays. So just do this, make a little line shooting out. Same for this. Just make a little circle, and right there, just do that. Change the blend mode here to overlay. So just select overlay. Decrease the opacity to about 90%, and there you go. It makes a pretty big difference, so it looks a lot better. So create a new layer again. Now we're gonna add in some shadows on him. So just make a black. I think the black. Make the brush pretty big. So just go on the sides here. So just on the sides, maybe right there, add in some shadows and stuff. Just shadows maybe around the neck, some right there, maybe right there, underneath right there, some right there, and there you go. I think that's pretty good. So just decrease the opacity to about 50%. Yeah, 50% is pretty good. Maybe 45%. And just create a new layer. Now we're gonna add in a couple more overlays. So just change the color to white, zoom in. I'm gonna use the brush, get the brush, and just make it, actually I'm gonna make it a really light blue, so like that. There we go. Just get it around the eyes like that. Select overlay and decrease the opacity to about 80%. Is pretty good. 87%. I'm just gonna erase the parts that look a little weird, so maybe like right there. Okay, that looks a lot better. So it makes a pretty big difference on the eyes. so it makes it look more brighter, looks better. So now we're gonna add in some we're gonna make it a little bit more brighter, more vibrant, I guess you could say. So create a new layer, make the color red, dark red for this, press OK, make the brush a lot bigger, and just go on the parts that are red. So just get all the parts that are red right here, on the sides, onto the arm right here. So just get all the parts that are red. So there you go, I got all the parts that are red, and all I have to do is decrease the opacity to about 20%, and just get the eraser tool and just erase the parts that are kind of weird looking. So like on the sides right here, it looks a little weird. Just get all the parts that are showing on the background, so like right there. Just erase all the parts that look weird looking. And if I'm going a little too fast, you can always pause the video if I'm going too fast. So now we're gonna do the gold. So just change the color to gold. That's good gold. Create a new layer and just get all the parts that are gold now. So do the same thing with the red one. I did it with the red one. So just get all the parts that are gold right here, right there. Alright, that's all there is. So decrease the opacity to about 20% again. And I'm just gonna erase the parts that look a little weird. So just get that layer like right there, that looks weird. Sides there. Yeah, alright, that's good. Once you have that, we're gonna add in some more highlights at the top. So for say if there was a sun, so I'm gonna make the sun like over here sort of. So just change the color to white, make the brush bigger, and just go right here actually. Yeah, just change the color to white, get the paintbrush tool, make it bigger, and just go at the top. So say if there was a sun, just go at the top right there. You can put it at the corner, the top, wherever. So if there's a sun there, just make the brush a little smaller and just go on the side, like just the sides. No, just the sides. There you go. So like on the sides, just get that part. Like the sun is shining on him sort of. So select normal and then go to overlay. Decrease the opacity to about 40%. Actually 30% is pretty good. 30%. And create another new layer again. Get the paintbrush tool, change the color to black, press OK. And now I'm gonna add in all the little shadows. Like if you don't know what I mean by that, like right there, like right there, I'm just gonna fill it in black. So yeah, that's pretty much what I mean, like right here, all that stuff. So I'm gonna pause the video and I'll be back once I have all those little shadows. So guys, I got all the little shadows and all that. So that's pretty much what I mean. So it took a while to get. So just you want to go get the brush tool, just get all the little shadows. I zoomed in pretty close some parts to get in those small spots. So now once you have done that, just decrease the opacity to about 40%. Yeah, 40% is good. And just get the eraser tool. Erase all the parts that look, weird and stuff. So on the sides, just get all the sides a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, right there. Right there looks a little weird, so I thought that would be a good idea, but I'm just gonna erase it. Yeah, like that. That looks good. So once you guys have done that, all you have to do is click on the very top layer. Just click on that. Hold shift and click on the bottom layer. Control G to group them. So here's the before and here's the after. It looks a lot better. So there's before once again, and there's the after. It looks a lot better. So we're gonna add some color corrections. Just go to the adjustments right here. If you don't have that, just hit this little circle and you can add all the adjustments right there. So just go to the brightness and contrast. Just hit the sun. Bring down the brightness to about 25%. And bring up the contrast to about 25% as well. Maybe 19%. There you go. And just go to the curves. Make this one go up and this one go down. And go to exposure. Go to 20%. And bring the vibrance to about -5%. Photo filter, change it to red. And there you go. So just click on the very top layer, hold shift and click on the bottom layer. Control G to group them. So this is without the color corrections, and this is what it looks like with the color corrections. So there is a big difference. It looks a lot better with the color corrections. So this is the before once again, and here we go. This is the after. It looks a lot better and more clean. Now, if you're still not happy with it, just get the eraser tool and go along the sides everywhere. Just outline the guy pretty much and just erase all the parts around him. It'll look a little less blurry, because it does look blurry compared to this one. That's because you still have like brushes, like the black part right there, the shadow. So just erase all this, outline him with the eraser, and you should be good to go. So once you're happy with your final product, just go to File and Save As. Save it as a PNG, and there you go, you can save it. So hope you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to give this video a like if it did help you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.